everyone doing? I hope you are having a fabulous day. I know y'all, just doing another little car chit chat with you guys. Got a couple of things I'm gonna add in here though, but I just wanted to chat with you. It is a beautiful day. It is 79 degrees here. But with that wonderful weather comes all the spring allergies. I know so many people that are sneezing, coughing, eyes itching. Yeah, it's all happening right now, but it's beautiful. So it is nice. It's a little cool in the morning. It is beautiful in the afternoon, and then we get a little cooler in the evening. So perfect to get some yard work done. So I took off a little early yesterday because Nick had a day from school. So instead of having Good Friday off, they had Monday off because it's such a big Metroplex area. They try not to have all of the schools having the kids out all on the same day. So yeah, so he was out Monday. So I took half a day off. I came home. Oh, I've just been feeling run down, y'all. The menopause of it all has just really hit me with this like tired, worn out. I'm so tired of it. I'm tired of being tired, y'all. So yeah, so just kind of tired and worn out. This person in front of me is like 2 car lengths away. But it came in, laid down for a little bit. Nick and I watched a really good movie. It's on Amazon Prime. It's a Sylvester Stallone movie. It is, what's it called? I'll put it right here. I can't think of the name of it. Hold on just a second. For the life of me, I can't think of the name of the movie. I'll put it here. It's super good. If you look up new Sylvester Stallone movie on Amazon Prime, you'll probably find it. It's got a good twist to it. It is a good movie. It's reminiscent of like a Marvel kind of movie, just a little bit. So really good. So if y'all like those kind of movies, go watch it. So we sat and watched that. That was good. And then since the weather was so nice and I had my rest, sitting there watching the movie and everything, I went out and did some yard work. So my backyard looks like Jumanji. She's gonna slowly get everything done. When it looks a little better than it does, I'll take y'all out there. We'll do some more work together. But I had gotten a few days before, when it finally stopped raining off and on and the yard dried, I got a lot of the yard mowed, not completely. Still got a couple little patches, and I need a weed eater. I don't have one, but I can't do the electric ones. I need a gas one. So I think my kids have one. I'm gonna see if they'll let me borrow it. And but I got out there, I trimmed. All of my neighbors have these viney things that are growing over the fence, and they are just wild. They just take over. So I got out there, was cleaning some vines off, and then I did a flea and tick treatment on the yard. I just used a pump sprayer instead of the water hose sprayer. It takes a little longer, but I know where I'm spraying it. And I like to do that the first go round. And it's this stuff, I don't know the name of it, but I bought it at the Tractor Supply Company. My son, my oldest son, used to live like out in the country, had several acres. And when they first moved there was a huge flea and tick problem because you're out in the country and nothing's ever been treated. And they went to the tractor farm store and was like, hey, what can I use? And this is the stuff they told them. So if you have a problem and you want to know what it is, let me know and I'll look it up at home and give you all the name of it. But it worked really good, and I still have half a bottle. And here, I don't know about where y'all are, but here, I really probably should have started before now, but with all the rain. So here, and you can use it inside. I don't think it's safe to use on your pets. I think my son did, but I've got German Shepherds and they've got some skin itchy allergy issues. I wouldn't put it on them. But you can spray it inside though. So that's why I like that pump sprayer. Is I can make it a stream, and I can just go around the baseboards that go around the entire outside of the house, that go around the door facings and the window frames. It's supposed to help with mosquitoes as well. So every kind of bug you can think of, it's supposed to help get rid of it. So we have these big giant mosquito things here right now. They're just hordes of them, can I tell you? But that's just what's going on. So that's what I did yesterday. Nick wants to go see a movie tonight. I don't know where you are, but Tuesday nights where we are is discount movie night. So I wasn't feeling the greatest. So something just didn't settle well. And I made the mistake of going and getting a chicken salad sandwich for lunch, which I like my chicken salad, and I like chicken salad from a few different places, but I have had it from this place before, and I didn't remember how well I liked it, and I wasn't going to get it. I was going to get just a chicken wrap, and when I ordered, I said chicken salad, and I just stuck with it. And I don't think it's settling super well, and I'm really picky about my chicken. I'm really picky about meat in general. Let's just put that out there. I don't know about you, but I am super picky about meat. I am super picky about how it's cooked, what seasoning, Like, I was never a go out to eat and get a steak person, really, unless it's a steakhouse, because the way we did it, the way I cooked it, or the way my dad cooked it was always so much better. So, yeah. But anyway, I seen this TikToker, and I don't know who she is. Was it a TikTok? No, it was on YouTube. Yes, it was on YouTube. And I don't know who it is. If I can go back and find the video where she's talking about it, I'll put a link down below, but I probably can't, because sometimes, especially on the weekends, if I'm cleaning, I just, click something and I just let YouTube just play all the videos, and, I stop and take a break and watch and this and that. And anyway, so this was a younger girl, not super young, but, probably in her 20s. Maybe early 30s, and she was talking about, she made a comment, and I'd never heard this before. Maybe y'all have, maybe I'm just like way behind, but she made a comment about herself, saying that I am so high functioning, and I'm like, what does she mean by that? High functioning what? And she actually came back and explained, and she's like, are y'all high functioning? And I'm like, she never called it anything other than high functioning, but how she described it is, she goes, by high functioning, I mean that even though your mind and your body are telling you that you need to stop and take a break, rest, sleep, something, you don't stop and take a break. You don't stop, and rest, because you have so many things that you want to get accomplished that you just don't stop. You keep going until you literally can't go anymore. And she called that high functioning. And I'm just like, okay, I do that. And I would probably go as far to say as most mothers put you do that all of the time. You're tired. You're tired. You got a family. You got a house. You've got work. You've got all these things, and all you want to do is just go sit down and do nothing. And you can't, because you still have dishes over there. You still have little people to feed. You still have, even when your little people or big people, they still call, and you still, have to be there, and, because you want to be there. It's not, So she called it high functioning. So y'all let me know if y'all have ever heard that. So, yeah, I'm just rambling. So I have how was your Easter? Ours was wonderful. We went over to my mother's house, my mom and dad's house, and y'all, I didn't cook. I didn't cook. I had planned on doing some baking kind of stuff, but I didn't even do that, because on Saturday, your girl actually stopped and didn't do a whole lot other than what I had to do, because I was just, she was done. So I actually did listen to my body that day and just kind of took things slow. I didn't rest the whole day, but I did take things slow, and I didn't push myself, because I didn't want to be sick on Easter. And I have a really bad habit on holidays of doing too much, and then by the time the holiday comes, I don't feel good because I did so much, you know what I mean? So I wanted to make sure I felt good. So we got up, we went to church with my parents, and we went over to my mom and dad's house, and y'all, I ordered barbecue from H-E-B. So if y'all are not from Texas, H-E-B is our grocery store here in Texas. It is fairly new to our area, but even if you don't live near one, you know what it is. It's like the best grocery store ever. They have a barbecue restaurant inside the grocery store. So if you have not tried it, it is really good. I got the chopped and sauced brisket. I got 3 pounds, and they gave me a loaf of bread. They gave me, man, these allergies. They gave me a little container of pickles and onions. They gave me plasticware. They asked me for one plate, so I said no. So they gave me, yeah, they got all that, and it was like $50, which is not bad for barbecue, because barbecue is expensive, and y'all, it was so good. And I bought corn. They had 4 cleaned corn on the cobs for under $2. My mother made a strawberry cake that was really good, and I picked up a key lime pie that flipped over in the bag and looked terrible, but it still tasted good. And all that was what we did, because, you know, my older kids go to my daughter-in-law's family. Her mother is a wonderful cook. They have a nice huge dinner and a traditional Easter, you know, ham and lots of desserts and things, and I don't want to repeat it, and my dad was a little done with ham, so we did this route. So it is okay to not kill yourself cooking a dinner. You ladies, take a break every one of these holidays, every once in a while, and go order that food and sit down and enjoy it yourself. We did barbecue stuffed potatoes. So my mother did bake some potatoes, and she made the cake, because I have to fuss at her because she does too much too. Don't know where I get it from at all. But yeah, so she baked the potatoes for me. So we had barbecue. You could do a sandwich, or you could do a barbecue stuffed potato, which was so I gotta go in here and finish my day, y'all, and decide if I'm taking Nick to the movies tonight, or if we're gonna wait and do it Friday night. And I gotta go take something for this cough. It's just allergies. So I got a couple clips. I'm gonna show y'all my babies, my grandbabies, Easter egg hunting, and I think I have a recipe or two that I might share with you as well. Super great. You're gonna love them. So watch the next clips. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Remember to thank God for today, because it truly is a gift. Don't go nowhere. We're not through. Watch these clips. Nick, help him.
Oh, he knows what to do. Go get the eggies, Jax. Get the eggies.
Where are you going? Camden!
Jackson, eggies. Get the eggies. Pick the eggies.
Hey, nut.
Come here. Ready? Set. Go get the eggies. Pick them up, pick them up, pick them up. Pick them up.
Easter egg.
He's got none.
Eggy.
There's one over there.
Okay, we are making an ooey gooey cheesy chicken spaghetti. So I have a couple chicken breast here that I have chopped and seasoned. Season it however you want. Just make sure you season your chicken. And then I have a pan on the stove. I'm going to get some oil nice and hot, and I'm going to cook my chicken. So I cook this in batches. I threw the first ones in there and let them start cooking. And then I start chopping up my vegetables, and I've got some red bell pepper and some onions and some garlic, and I throw that in there to soften, and then I finish it up with my finger's in the way. That's lovely, Tammy. Move your hand. I didn't have you on a tripod. So yeah, I'm just gonna soften these up. I'm gonna throw the rest of the chicken in there and I'm gonna let those cook. So that's how we get started. In the meantime, I have a big pot of water that I have started to boil for the noodles. I'm just using regular thin spaghetti noodles. You can use whatever noodles you want. So here I'm just gonna add in the rest of the chicken breast. It's better if you put it in small batches instead of trying to put it all in there at one time, because you can get better flavor, more caramelization, you know, just more even cooking on your pieces of chicken here if you don't crowd your pan. So that's what I'm doing. There's what I've already cooked up there. So we're just gonna get this cooked. Okay, now that we are all done, here is my pot of boiling water. Y'all, I tried to make a smaller version of this. I only used half of this package of thin spaghetti noodles. Like I said, use whatever noodles you want. Use whole wheat noodles. I used what I had. I used half a package, and this was still so much food. So in that pan, I put a couple tablespoons of butter. I put in 2 cans of cream soup. I used a can of cream of chicken and a can of cream of celery, and I used half of this block of Velveeta cheese. It's the smaller block, not the great big one. And I'm just putting it in that pan to warm up, and I'm gonna add in this entire can of diced green chili, tomatoes with diced green chilies, or just the generic brand of Rotel. Don't drain your Rotel. You need all of that in there. Then I'm gonna go back in, I'm gonna add some more seasonings in here. So I'm adding some pepper, and I think I add in some seasoned salt and garlic powder, onion powder that you don't see on screen. And here my noodles are starting to get done. I'm just waiting on those. So this is so filling. This is a great casserole dish if you want to take it to someone. Okay, now here I have my drained noodles. Put them back in the pot. My soups and cheeses and Rotel back here are good and warmed up and melted. There's still a few chunks, but it's okay. It's turned off. Here's my chicken. Here is my trusty, very well loved casserole dish. So I'm gonna mix these two things in here, and then I'm also gonna add in some more cheese and some sour cream. So let me do that. Okay, so in here now are my noodles, my cheese sauce, and my chicken. Okay, used a whole little container of sour cream. Hold on. Okay, so in here now, I put in about a cup of this Monterey Jack cheese, and I put in a ranch packet. Now we gotta mix it together. Alright, here it is all mixed together. See, using half the noodles, look how much that made. An enormous amount that we're not gonna eat. Okay, we've got down the first layer. Still got some in the pot. We're going to do a layer of cheddar cheese. Just like that. And this is full like this. So we're going to put a little more cheese on top. Put it in the oven for 350. There it is. So there it is. It's all cooked. Even the soup's heated up. So we're going to cook this about 15-20 minutes. Maybe turn the broiler on for a couple minutes, and then it'll be ready. Let's wash up these dirty dishes.